Basic appraisal procedures, page 4. Identify the intended use of the appraisal. An appraisal is the basis for a decision regarding real property. What the decision will be, or the use of the appraisal, is a key determinant of the research and analysis performed during the appraisal's development. Similar to intended users, different intended uses might require different research and or analysis, or at different levels. There can be numerous uses of an appraisal. Financing. The level of research and analysis might be driven by the risks taken by the client, or in many cases, other regulations identified in the assignment. Litigation. Are there special circumstances or property interests involved? Could testimony or a court appearance be required? Asset valuation. The appraisal of the subject property can be different if the value of the property is elevated within a portfolio of investments rather than determining its value alone. Often, these uses may be closely related to the type and definition of value in the assignment. We'll discuss that next. Important points. Simply paying the appraiser does not make you the client or intended user. Unless engaged by the property owner, he or she is not the client or intended user. A party receiving a copy of a report does not become an intended user. Once determined at the time of the assignment, the client and intended users cannot change. Appraisal reports cannot be transferred, readdressed, or reassigned after completion of the assignment. The original clients and other intended users' needs and requirements played a primary role in what the appraiser performed and how the conclusions were reported. Extra note: newer pick, cheeks, and I don't know what the fuck I wrote. Approximate IENA calls. I don't know. We can't change, but some appraisers can and charge. Identify the type and definition of value. The type and definition of value are sometimes referred to as purpose of the appraisal. Care must be taken not to confuse purpose of the appraisal with intended use. Typically, the purpose of an appraisal is to determine a value opinion for a defined type of value. Market value is the value conclusion most frequently specified in an appraisal. However, other types of value can be derived based on the appraisal's use. The type and definition of value should always be appropriate for its intended use. A common example is when the client specifies the appraisal's intended use for settlement of a legal matter, with the appraisal's purpose being to determine the value of a property for a quick sale. The term quick sale most likely infers liquidation value as the type of value desired in the assignment. Of course, before coming to this conclusion, the appraiser should confirm the client is suggesting the property must be sold in a less than typical marketing period.